Welcome to Fast Forward, a variety show produced by broadcasting students at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I'm Margaret.
And I'm John. And hey, Margaret, in honor of us hosting today, I got us cupcakes.
Oh, thanks. Hey, this is a muffin with frosting on it.
Doesn't that make it a cupcake?
Let's see what Alex has to say in Mysteries of the World.
Welcome to Mysteries of the World. I'm your host, Alex Fernando. Today I'm going to feed your hunger for the questions, does frosting a muffin make it a cupcake? And is cheesecake a pie or a cake? Let's go find out. If you put frosting on a muffin, does that make it a cupcake?
Wait.
Yes. Yes, why yes?
Because frosting is the key to cake.
Is a cheesecake a pie or a cake?
Cake.
Why is it a cake?
Well, it's in the name first, but a pie is like fruity.
What about like a chocolate pie?
You beat me on that one. I don't have an answer for that.
Cheesecake, pie, or cake?
I don't know. Would you also say that it's maybe a cheese?
You're breaking walls, man. You're breaking some walls.
The frosting is what makes it a cupcake. Because the frosting's the best part.
But if you put frosting on anything, does that make it a cupcake?
No.
Sir, if you take a muffin and you put a bunch of frosting on top of it, is it then a cupcake?
Whoa.
I don't think so. Just because you put frosting on something doesn't mean it's a cupcake. Is a muffin a cake? It's not a cake, is it? No.
I'm gonna go with a cheesecake is a pie because there's no like rise to it. There's a liner and then there's just filling.
I think a cheesecake is a cake because there's eggs in it. I'm pretty sure.
There's eggs in my omelet. My omelet's not a cake.
Is a cheesecake a pie or a cake?
Where are you getting these from?
You're going to philosophy of food class after this, right?
We're talking about like eating people, not cheesecake, but
Eating people? That's what you guys talk about in your class?
yeah, that's what we talk about in our class because it's like a moral dilemma and stuff like that. But I consider a cheesecake more of a pie because like it comes in that container and it's a circle. You cut it up like a pie. So
Now I'm gonna go eat some cake or pie. Later.
Well, I'm not sure about the muffin, but cheesecake is definitely a cake.
Who cares? It's a dessert. That's all that really matters.
Fair point. And I think others would like to know what you're thinking as well.
Well, you're in luck. Anna caught up with me earlier this week.
Sweet. Let's get some answers with Anna.
Hey Margaret, what are you doing right now?
I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
What's your favorite hobby?
Sleeping.
Favorite TV show?
I'm watching Pretty Little Liars right now.
Being 10 minutes early or fashionably late?
I'm just late. It's not even fashionable.
What songs have you completely memorized?
I can't quite remember.
Last adventure you took?
I went to Lucky Bucket Brewery a couple weeks ago.
Road trip or plane ride?
Definitely a plane ride.
Mountains or beach?
I'd have to say mountains.
You're on a deserted island. What is the one item you would have to survive?
Definitely a pint of beer.
Childhood nickname?
It was Mugs.
Spirit animal?
I would have to say a lion.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, what are your top 3 choices?
I'd say Germany, the Czech Republic, and home.
5 years from now, what will you be doing?
Hopefully sleeping.
Beer or wine?
Both.
Favorite beer?
I would have to say Wide Eye by the Lucky Bucket.
All right, thanks Margaret.
Thanks, guys.
Hey
John, what you watching?
Basketball. I'm getting ready for the NCAA.
Oh, that's cool. I'm more interested in the NIT.
Knit. What is knit?
Well, let's learn more with Nate on the bandwagon.
So the NIT, short for the National Invitational Tournament, has a very interesting history. Let's take a time machine back to 1938. There aren't any big tournaments in college basketball. The Metro Basketball Writers Association decides to create its own tournament, the NIT. The NIT in its early days flourished for several reasons. First, the tournament took place in New York City, allowing a greater level of media access to the teams. The second reason was that the fledgling NCAA tournament only invited one team from each region in the United States, leaving out a lot of deserving teams. The third, and often unfortunate reason, is that the New York location also alleviated pressures from conflicts with segregated and desegregated teams. Teams in that era usually competed in both the NCAA and the NIT, and the winner of the NIT was considered the real champions. So how did the NIT become what it is today? Two simple reasons. One, the NCAA, tired of teams declining tournament bids to play in the NIT, created a rule that if a team was offered a spot in the NCAA tournament, it could only play in the NCAA tournament, effectively ending the chance of quality teams playing in the NIT. The second is the rise of television deals, where the NCAA's primetime championship deal with NBC gave a level of exposure that the NIT, funnily enough, just couldn't match. The NIT sued the NCAA in the early 21st century when they were on the verge of bankruptcy. They argued that the rules forcing teams to accept bids to the NCAA was a violation of federal antitrust laws. Fearing that they would lose, the NCAA decided instead to settle and purchase the NIT for $56 million, finally setting in stone the NIT as a consolation tournament for teams that just missed the main attraction. So that, my friends, is the story of the NIT, a tale that some of you might not know about. So just keep it in mind when watching basketball this March, and may your brackets be ever in your favor. See you next time.
Wow, what a game. What do you think we should watch now?
Well, I'm a huge movie fan, obviously.
Well, what movie should we watch?
I don't know. What are you in the mood for?
Well, maybe Shannon has some ideas on Rewind after the break.
Don't go anywhere, Fast Forward will be back soon.
Thousands of Nebraskans face homelessness every year. The most requested items at homeless shelters are socks. But a group of Lincoln skateboarders are working to change that. Skate for Change is a program dedicated to taking action by combining skateboarding and outreach. Through Skate for Change, young skaters have the opportunity to give back to their community. Whether it's cleaning parks or delivering socks and hygiene kits to the homeless, Skate for Change is here to empower individuals to become positive influences. Join the cause at skateforchange.org.
For a touch of the outdoors, come on down to the UNL Outdoor Adventure Center and Bike Shop. Come enjoy a climb on our fun indoor rock wall. Visit the bike shop for bike rentals and repairs. On top of that, the Outdoor Adventure Center also offers many other outdoor activities and trips throughout the year, such as camping, hiking, and canoeing. The Outdoor Adventure Center is located on the beautiful UNL campus with friendly and knowledgeable staff who are ready to help. For more information, go to the Outdoor Adventure Center website or call them at 402-472-4777.
People are tired of listening to the same old sports shows. We'll be tired no longer, and tune into the Second String on KRNU 2. Join hosts Alex Fernando.
Listen, the Big Ten will not have a team in the playoffs.
And Nate Muehlbach.
Don't know why we're discussing this. The Warriors are the best basketball team of all time.
As we bring you all the info and news from around the sporting world. So tune into the Second String, Mondays at 7, only on KRNU 2.
Hello, and welcome to Rewind, a show where we take a stroll down memory lane to look at all those things that make you say, wow, I feel old. I'm your host, Shannon Humiston. On today's episode, we will be looking back at the top grossing movies of the last 10 years. Let's start our journey in 2008. Obama was sworn in as the first black president. Michael Phelps became the most decorated Olympian at the Beijing Olympics. Yours truly was starting middle school, and the top grossing film introduced us to Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. 2009 marked the comeback of James Cameron, the famed writer and director of Titanic, with Avatar. Fun fact, according to IMDb, Avatar 2 through 5 are either filming or in pre-production, with a fifth one set to be released in 2025. So mark your calendars, friends. Moving on to 2010 and 2011. The years marked final and most recent installments in film franchises, with top grossing films of 2010 being Toy Story 3 and 2011 being Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Toy Story 4 is set to be released in 2019, starring Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Moving on to 2012. The superhero craze was in full force. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Mark Ruffalo teamed up to form the Avengers. The Avengers, directed by Joss Whedon, marks the sixth film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Heading into 2013, and things are about to get a lot colder. You remember that song that is still stuck in your head? The one that says something about letting it go? That's right. The top grossing film of 2013 was Disney's Frozen, starring Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell. The film went on to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature and Best Original Song. The next 4 years were the years of the sequel. 1, the Transformer franchise, 2 being from the Star Wars franchise, and the last being from the MCU. 2014 saw Transformers Age of Extinction, the first franchise without Shia LaBeouf. 2015 began the Star Wars craze all over again, with Star Wars The Force Awakens breaking box office records and paving the way for Star Wars The Last Jedi to top the box office 2 years later in 2017.
This is not going to go the way you think.
Jumping back to 2016, the top grossing film of the year was the third installment in the Captain America series, Captain America Civil War. This film marks the 5th appearance by Captain America in the MCU. And now we've reached today. The year has been an interesting year for movies already, but the one that stands out among 2018 releases the most is Marvel's Black Panther. It had the 5th highest grossing opening weekend of all time.
Tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know.
And that marks the end of our theatrical journey on this episode of Rewind. Be sure to tune in next time to see what we look at next. I'm your host, Shannon Humiston, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, all those choices made the decision so much easier.
Yeah, I know. There were a lot of good movies on there.
And as you know, I'm a huge movie fan.
Yeah, I know. That's about all we know about you, though.
Well, stick around, because I'm on Answers with Anna, coming next.
Hey John, what are you doing right now?
I'm coming back from lunch.
What's your favorite hobby?
Video games, play a lot of them.
Favorite trip you've ever been on?
Family holiday to Disneyland.
Dream car?
I don't really have one. As long as it has 4 wheels AC and gets me from A to B, I'm good.
Dream job?
Working for any major motion picture company, obviously. I mean, that's what I'm here for.
What's the best thing that happened to you last week?
Got an A on a big paper. That's always nice.
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you last week?
Nothing. I'm not easily embarrassed.
Best holiday?
4th of July. Loves me them fireworks.
If you were stuck on a deserted island, what is one item you would bring?
Food.
Favorite emoji?
The poop emoji.
What's your spirit animal?
The badger.
Favorite actor or actress?
Jim Carrey. He's the funniest.
Worst movie remake?
The Ghostbusters remake.
Best movie remake?
The It remake.
All right, thanks, John.
Thank you. Well, I hope you all enjoyed a little peek into my soul.
Hold on. I don't think any of us wanted or needed a peek into your soul.
Well, what if I expressed myself in the form of poetry? Roses are red and violets are
Okay,
green.
enough. We'll leave the poetry to the experts. It's time for expressions with a pencil.
Okay.
Now, let's get started with some smooth jazz. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Undeniable beauty. As I stared into the mirror, I seen every flaw that the world has pointed out. It took me a while just to see past it, to see the girl that lies beneath the skin. I'm not perfect, and neither are you. So pointing out my flaws lets me know you're insecure too. At least I'm not the only one, I think to myself. But they don't know I can strut my stuff just as good as they do. I could wear the same outfit if I really wanted to. I can make heads turn and jaws drop. My beauty's undeniable. You don't need a magnifying glass. Just look at me, 'cause child, please. Sugar and honey sculpt my body, and my legs are just as smooth, turning girls into envious snakes as I walk through a room. Head nods and eye rolls makes it that much more apparent. All the boys hoot and holler, flash them a smile. They're lucky I'm in a good mood. Confidence is key. I've never been the it girl, but oh baby, I'm it girl. I'm all of that and a bag of chips. And if you're thinking she's only pretty with makeup on, honey, please look at me. I'm flawless day and night. Now that's undeniable beauty.
Well, that poem was flawless. Where did John go? Let me find him, and we'll be back after the break.
Located at Henslick Hall is UNL's Pixel Lab. At the Pixel Lab, UNL students and faculty can take advantage of professional-grade print services. For major projects, normal printers simply will not do. They lack the sizes, materials, and resources the Pixel Lab can provide. Simply save your project as a PDF and head over to Henslick Hall. You're important, and so is your work. Open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 o'clock, the Pixel Lab team is staffed with helpful employees ready to assist you. For your next project, be sure to stop by the Pixel Lab.
Huskers Helping Huskers Pantry Plus is an on-campus pantry at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, offered to students in need. This is a resource for students who struggle with food or shelter insecurity, providing food, hygiene, and school supplies. Located on the third level of the Student Union, all you need to access the pantry is your student in card. Want more information on donations or using the pantry? Please visit our website or come on up and see us.
Hey everybody, I'm Andrea Hogsett, and this is Awkward. Awkward moments. Nailed it.
Nice relaxing day. You know what? Let's see what's on Hinder. Any cute girls for me? Come on, let's go. Alright, let's see. Oh, she's pretty cute. Oh, wait a minute. Standing in front of a bunch of trees. She probably likes the outdoors. Ugh. Swipe left. Oh, hey, that's a handsome man with some money right there. But, how did he get that money? Play her safe. Oh, wow, she's really cute. She's way too perfect. She'd be catfishing me. Swipe left.
Redhead, as if. Oh, hey, she's cute. Brown jacket, soft eyes. Oh, hey, she just messaged me. Want to meet up now? That was quick. Sure, why not?
Hope she's really pretty. I bet she will be. That'll be great. Hey, Nate, what are you doing here?
We agreed to meet.
When?
Like an hour ago?
Did you just catfish me?
I mean, you weren't answering any of my messages.
So you just made a fake dating profile with someone's picture and messaged me to meet you here because I didn't answer one of your messages?
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Okay then. Hey Nate, what was that text you sent me anyway?
I don't know, let me check. Oops, looks like I forgot to send it.
Inconceivable.
There you are, John. What are you doing here?
I've got me a blind date.
Okay, well, we have to finish the show.
Sorry, but this is the only time we could get.
How will you know when your date's arrived?
She messaged me on the dating site. She's going to be wearing red.
Okay.
You're hot, babe, 314.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh, God, this is so embarrassing. Just move on. Just move on to the next segment.
Let's see how Jake and Tim are doing in Ghost Cops HQ.
Yeah, I just have to come out and say it. Like, Rogue One was so average.
Average? If we're talking average, Force Awakens now.
Oh, dude, what are you talking about? I mean, oh, package in motion. Package in motion.
Motion?
Let's go.
Okay.
Jake.
I'm trying.
I have to unlock the door. Go.
Come on.
Stop. 1 minute.
So Tim got a call to this apartment, and there's just been some really abnormal activity happening. So naturally, they came to us first. And right now, Tim's just checking the perimeter to make sure there's no kind of supernatural activity happening outside now that we've entered the zone. And you have anything yet, Tim?
What?
Oh.
What we like to do on any investigation is we like to check these closets, because these closets, they're places of pain, solemnity, and loneliness. So we're gonna check out this guy here. He's got a lot of ghost activity we're picking up. So I'm just gonna fit inside here and see what I can find out. Okay. Yep, I don't fit. I don't fit, Jake. Hey, Jake. Jake!
Snack time. So we always first assess the area with if there's any structural noises going on in the household. Oh. Tim,
you're not supposed to pan over. Yeah, this place is like a gold mine of ghost activity, and I'm the prospector. But like a prospector who's like kind of new and doesn't know what he's doing a little bit, and I'm kind of like working week to week, and I'm, kind of feeling a little low about myself and probably thinking about moving out to Nevada instead and actually give up and do a desk job instead of prospecting. But my mom told me that I need to make something myself, but I never actually did make something of myself. And I haven't told you about my toe fungus. All right, so we're about to enter one of the places in the house here that's had some of the most activity going on.
One of the darker corners of the house.
Yeah, what we're going to do right now is attempt to contact the ghostly spirits.
All right, go ahead.
Spirits, if you can hear me, I need you to repeat after me. I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I've got a love, and I know that it's all mine.
Oh, whoa.
Jake, what are you doing?
Sorry, it's so catchy.
Yeah, so Jake's a really good guy. I've taken him under my wing. He's my apprentice. I'm Batman, he's Robin. That's just how things are. But he's really got to be more assertive. He's got to take things by the scruff of the neck and just get going, you know? Oh, wow, I think I found something. Who is this Katon?
Oh, Settlers of Catan. Me and my board game club, we're really big into that game. It's a good time.
Well, Jake, if we're going to continue working together, I need you to not mention your board game club again.
Oh, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Cutting ties from... I know there's some really good activity here, but we honestly haven't been getting much done. Tim earlier, he just has kind of been just complaining about his ingrown toenail, and I know these hunts take a big toll on the soul, the body, but really we haven't made much progress so far.
Are you still upset about that date? Get over it. Everyone has bad days. I mean, you could be doing as bad as Tim and Jake.
You know something? You're right.
I know. Now let's get up here and say goodbye to everyone.
Wait, show's over?
Thanks for tuning in to Fast Forward. On behalf of all of us here at the College of Journalism and Mass Communication, we'll see you next time.